Okay, this was a great one for experience of what it's really like to find the correct SysD. So what it was that we've had an uptrend on crude, and it came all the way up here, and we had point of interest right here, this blue line. So this point of interest got engaged, and I first made a trade here, and I got out, and I made a loss here for -70, and then it was just a matter of waiting, and the more it came down, the actual better it was, because you could just feel that the real SysD was going to come in, and it did come in eventually over here, and the IFVG came in over here, and the only problem was that when the real one comes in, it moves really fast, and I missed the entry. And here I'm trying to wait for it to pull back, and it never did pull back to here. So this whole time I was waiting for the SysD. This was a great experience, waiting for that rubber band to get stretched, and you can just feel that the move was coming. Waiting for that bottom and seeing the sloped internal liquidity being built, which is this sloped internal liquidity, and then the SysD. So we know that in the future we need to get really ready for the entry, because when it comes, there's really going to be no pullback when the real SysD comes after this rubber band has been stretched like this. So we needed to have caught it over here, and look, it's about to go to target. So in summary, we had the 1 hour and all the trends of the SysD being bullish, and we're just following this retracement, waiting for this downtrend to end. And when it ends, when the rubber band is stretched so tight, and you can just see this sloped, this is a meaningful sloped internal liquidity being built, and then boom. So this is what we were waiting for, and you had to be quick and had to be ready. That was no time to be distracted. Had to be ready to go, or you miss it like I did, and there's really no pullback except to this point. So SysD, inversion of IFVG, and we're coming to this water block on the 1 hour. So it all does come together. And so this was a great experience. Basically, as you follow this along, you eventually see this slanted internal liquidity being built, and that's where it happened with the SysD and the inversion of the fair value gap. And it was this whole move here, and we know the trend is up. So we basically stalked this entry, and we could feel it coming as it stretched longer and longer, and especially this sloped internal liquidity here, especially if we flatten it. Oh yeah, right there, like this. And as you can see, we're about to hit target.